Well, she's known as the seven-figure doula whisperer, helping members of the birthing community scale their brands and serve their clients at a higher level. So joining us now is Rosalie Henry. So Rosalie, you are a recent seven-figure earner who started out as a small business and who has now employed more than 500 staff members. So let's talk scale and your business and how you expanded your business.
Hi, Emily. That's a great question. So I was able to scale my business during the pandemic. And that came from just knowing the needs, knowing my target audience, see what's needed. And during the pandemic, I was able to take a lot of my training and teaching to an offline platform. So even though clients would not be able to afford or want us in their space because of the pandemic, I was still able to help them virtually. And that really scaled my business and kept my business open during the pandemic.
Okay, so it sounds like you found a very specific need, you understood your audience, and you were able to grow your business, and now you're in the circle of seven. You were a seven-figure earner. So what's your goal now?
So my goal now is to teach others in the birthing community how to scale their business and also to make an impact on their community by personalizing coaching and mentorship.
So what is it exactly that you provide? So you kind of are on this path that a lot of people go on. You know, they start in a very specific industry, they have a niche, and then they get really good at it, and then they teach others to do the same thing. So what do you teach them? What do you offer people who are doulas themselves or in the birthing community?
First thing I offer is knowing your target audience. When you know your target audience, then you can know their pain points and then you can create solution for their pain points. So that's the first thing I teach them. Also teach them the art of collaboration because collaboration is very important, especially in the birthing community. Then I teach them how to delegate by building a solid team. Because if you need to scale and you want to scale, you have to have a team.
And so what is after we get our team, after we know our target audience, how does this rapid growth happen? Is it just all of those things falling in line, or what are the next steps? How do you get your clients on this path of rapid growth?
Well, after identifying their target audience and learning the art of delegation, because in the birthing community, a lot of time you're not going to know who's pregnant. You have to go to the middle person, the lactation consultant, the midwives, and then you create a plan. What is going to be my next step? How I'm going to support my clients? You have to have a team, and you have to make sure that your team is trained and vetted because it's going to be on your shoulder to send someone in to care for someone if they're not, have the proper training and well vetted to care for that newborn.
Well, it sounds like you have to know your craft, of course. You have to know the birthing community, but you also need to understand business, which I think that you've got a grasp on. And you were recently awarded a significant honor. So can you tell us about that?
Yes, and that came to a lot of trials and errors, and that's my real passion of not wanting others to have to go through what I've gone through because entrepreneurship is not all glitter and glamour that is being shown in social media. It's a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying. Having a team and have to be a leader for a team is not easy. So I would definitely say that if you know that this is your passion and this is what you want to do, get a mentor, hire someone who has gone through it before you and who can teach you the do's and the don'ts and the business part of the doula business.
Such great advice. What is next for you?
Next is for me to help as much people as I can to grow and scale their business and also to make an impact not only in the community but also on their income because what we're doing is very important and we need to get paid for it. But it's hard for you to ask for what you're worth when you're not delivering the value.
It is I mean, it is hard to ask for what you're worth even when you are delivering the value, which is why it's so important to have a mentor and to have people behind you who have been there before, who have had these conversations with clients before. Can anybody use your services? How do you get clients? If we have people interested in becoming midwives or doulas or expanding their birthing business here in the Central Valley, can they get in touch with the 7-Figure Doula Whisperer?
Yes, they can. I am virtual. All my training and coaching are done virtually, so I can be contacted through my website, which is Mothers Helping Hands Atlanta LLC, or mothershelpinghandsatlanta.com.
Okay.
And my number is also 678-898-4005. I'm very personable, and I love to have hands-on and be hands-on with my clients.
Okay, great. Well, that's great information. Hopefully we can get some people in the Central Valley to grow their business with Rosalie Henry, the 7-Figure Doula Whisperer. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, Emily. Thank you so much for having me.